So I sent this pet dryer box. So in this video, I just want to do a quick unboxing and go ahead and test it out on Tiger here. So the first thing I see is going to be the instruction booklet. And then on the side here, we're going to have this carton where we're going to have some accessories, which is going to be the power cable. And then the easiest way to get this out of the box is just to flip it upside down and then lift the box up. And then the styrofoam comes right off. And I'll go ahead and orient this the correct way. And there. So this opens up from the right side over here. And then taking a look at the inside, there's going to be a baggie. And this is going to be a pretty thick material. It kind of gives me like a leatherette feel. And then we got the logo in the center. And this is going to be drawstring. And on the inside, it's going to be like a soft furry material. And so here's everything we get. We're going to get a towel with the logo and a wooden brush with some metal bristles. In other words, a pet grooming tool. And here's a closer look at it. So before using this, I do have to take off some of the sticky tapes, which are going to be like on the bottom. So if I flip it over, here you can see the tape attached right there, and that comes right off. And then same thing all the way down over here. Here you could probably see better like this. And there, and that just comes right off. And now since I'm at the bottom, you can go ahead and have a better look at it. We're gonna have some rubberized feet, and this is basically just to prevent it from sliding if you're on like hardwood surface. And in this case, I'm gonna be on carpet, so it'll be like a little bit more friction on here as well too, just to kind of prevent it from moving as much. Now there's going to be nothing on the left side besides the handle right over here. And then same thing, nothing on the right besides the handle and the latch to open the door. But now taking a look at the top, this is where everything's going to be, starting with over here. And this is basically just going to be a little door panel. And it says, "Dear parent, open the window and touch me during drying process. My fur will dry even faster." And if I go ahead and just pull this down, this will go ahead and unlatch and I can lift up. And then right here, I can either go ahead and pet Tiger or I can just brush him. And then moving down over here, there's going to be this little plastic bit that comes right off. And this is going to be capacitive touch, and there's going to be a bunch of different things, which I'll go over shortly. And now at the bottom, we're going to have a little bit more information. And so starting on the left side, basically tells me what each of these buttons do. So here you can see to power it on, you just have to press and hold the button for 2 seconds. To light it up, you just have to click and it'll toggle. There's going to be a child lock button, the temperature, the fan speed, the time, and grooming, and then finally start/pause. And then here on the back side, there's going to be some vents, a little bit more information, and right here to put the power outlet, and then an on and off switch. And on the inside, we're going to have 2 more pieces of tape right over here, and then right over here. And it looks like Tiger's curious, so let me see if he goes in there. Yeah, no, looks like he's not going in there for now. But anyway, back over here. Now that the tape's off, this piece can come off. So let me just pull it upwards. And there, I lifted it up and it comes right off. And here you can see at the bottom, it says, "Please wipe the bottom panel and avoid flushing." So now this can stick back inside. Just push it and then push it down over here. And it'll all click into place. And then here's a closer look at the inside. Right here, we're going to see both fans. We're going to have Pet Marvel, the logo. And there's a little bit of the left, and then a little bit of the right side. All right, so now before I put Tiger in here, let me go ahead and turn it on and just show you a little bit of the buttons. So at the back here, I can go ahead and switch it, and this should automatically turn on. And if it doesn't, you just go ahead and hold the power button, and it'll turn on, or in this case, it'll turn off. So let me hold it again for 2 seconds, and it'll beep and turn on, and the light's automatically going to turn on. And if you want to turn it off, just press the button and the lights are off. But in this case, I'll leave it on. And also it's worth noting, this is only one setting, so you can't go ahead and adjust the brightness of the lights. And over here, there's going to be a lock mode, so you can't just press it, you actually have to hold it. And then it'll beep, letting you know that it's in child lock mode. Just like that. And now whenever I go ahead and try to press a button, it's just going to keep beeping. I can't do anything. I can't turn it off. I can't pause, play, nothing until I go ahead and take the child lock off by just holding over here, and then it'll beep and stop. All right, so now time for the mode. So automatically it's going to be set to this over here, and this is going to be high speed care. And if I press it again, we're going to see it adjusts here, and this is going to be low pressure care. And as you noticed, everything changed. So the fan speed lowers and the time is going to increase because it's going to take it longer to dry if the fan speed is low, and then vice versa. As the fan speed is higher, you're going to take less time to dry. Or you can do everything manually, so I can adjust this here. I can adjust the time, and this is going to be in 5-minute increments, as you see. And the temperature is going to be in 1-degree increments. So in this case, I'd probably start off at the lowest setting for Tiger, just to not spook him, and then kind of go up and then see how he reacts. And once the settings are all set, you can go ahead and press the play, and then go ahead and start. And keep in mind, this is going to be fan speed number 1, and here you could hear how it sounds like right now. So it is audible, it is noticeable, but it's not like anything too loud. And when I open the window up, you can go ahead and kind of hear a little bit more. And sticking my hand in here, it's going to be like a nice warm, not like hot, but it's going to be, I mean, here you can see it's going to be 30 degrees Celsius. So it feels pretty good. And then here it is as I increase the speed. Oh, let me actually unlock it. There, now it's unlocked, and let me increase the fan speed. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. And that's it. And then when I close it, it drowns out like probably 50% of the sound. So yeah, I probably won't try 4 on Tiger. This might be too loud for him. So I'll definitely start off with 1 for him. And also keep in mind, when lock mode is on, it doesn't mean this is going to be locked. So you can always open this up no matter what. And yeah, let me grab Tiger and just put him in here. All right, so I cleaned Tiger. I dried him as much as possible with this towel, although I forgot to use the one that came with, but that's fine. Now I have this for after when he's a little bit more drier. And now he could just go inside over here. Again, this door just opens easily from the side. There. Yeah, he just climbs inside. And I could push that there. And that's how he looks like. So again, this can be turned on from the back side, but I already turned that part on. So now to turn it on, I could just go up top over here. And again, I'm gonna go for the lowest setting. So this is gonna be fan speed number 1. I'll do like half an hour to see what happens. And then this is 40 degrees Celsius. Let me lower it a little bit to like, actually, yeah, like 33. And then play, so let's see. Oh wow, and it's really bright. Yeah, so he's currently trying to dry himself off. But let's see what happens. So hopefully, you know, again, this isn't too loud for him, so let's start. All right, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't seem spooked at all, which is good. He just put his head up just to kind of see what's going on, but then proceeded to go ahead and lick himself. Yeah, he's kind of curious there. Now, it does have the screen all the way back there just to prevent the hair from getting inside the fan at all. So I'm going to keep it at this low speed just for a couple minutes. So maybe like 5 minutes or so. Then I'll increase it to 2, and then I'll slowly go maybe to 3. Probably not 4 because it's too loud, but just until he gets used to it. Then yeah, I'll go to 2. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right, so it's been 5 minutes as you see here. So now let me increase it to speed setting number 2. Oh wait, it's currently on lock mode. So let me unlock it. There, and now let me press 2, and hopefully Tiger will be okay. So right now. All right, so it got a little louder. All right, yeah, it doesn't seem to be bothering him too much. He's still grooming himself there. So again, I'll be back and I'll leave him here for 5 minutes again, and then increase it to 3, and yeah. All right, so it's been another 5 minutes as you see over here. And this time I'm not gonna raise it just because he looked a little nervous, so I'm actually gonna open the top window and just kind of go ahead and use this brush, and hopefully it'll help dry him off a little bit quicker. Oh, look at it. Well, I guess if you're a cat or dog small enough, they can kind of jump out here. So let me put him back in here. All right, so there's currently 12 minutes left, but honestly, he's pretty dry so far. And here you can kind of see how much fur came out of him using this comb. Yeah, this thing worked really well, and he loved playing with it too. He started biting the bottom. So let me just go ahead and oh, I gotta unlock it first. So yeah, one thing worth noting is it looks like it always locks automatically, just so you don't accidentally go ahead and press it. And then I'll go ahead and hold this button for 2 seconds, and then everything should shut off. The light shuts off, and there. And I can go ahead and let Tiger out. And there, you can see he's pretty dry. Now, the only thing that didn't dry off too much would have been his tail a little bit, and his feet. Here you can kind of see it's a little bit wet, and he's probably, yep, he's gonna start licking himself. And his belly, just a little bit, like it still needs a little bit more time to go ahead and dry, but overall his back, his head, his upper front legs or paws, like right over there, were very dry. But yeah, overall this worked pretty well. And again, I only used 18 of the 30 minutes, and it was only up to level 2. Level 3, level 4 definitely would have dried him faster, but again, because he's a cat, he's a little skittish. I don't want to go ahead and go too much speed on him with this dryer box. But overall, it worked really well. It was easy to use. And now that's left to do is just go ahead and clean up any mess that accumulated over here. So starting down over here, gotta go ahead and dry this. So again, this can be pulled up and just with a little bit of force. And then inside here can be dried. But honestly, there's no water buildup just because I dried them as much as I could with the towel. And everything, I guess, kind of dried up. So the only thing left to do is clean up these vents. And now again, thankfully, with the fan, it does have this protection just so his fur doesn't go inside. And I can kind of just grab this with my hand, and yeah, that's the remnants of his fur there. And here's what the side looks like. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of fur got stuck to the side, so all that really needs to be done is just a towel can be placed here, and I'll actually do that. So I wiped the walls down, and now everything's nice and clean, and it's ready for next time's use. So this can be closed in. But yeah, overall this worked pretty good on Tiger. He's 2 years old, he's a little over 12 pounds, and he fit perfectly in here. So if you have like a cat or a dog that's a little bit bigger than that, then it should work fine, probably from small to medium-sized pets. But yeah, if you're looking for a pet dryer box, definitely check this one out.